Welcome to Sadashivoham 2016. Let's allow Sadashiva to manifest and do what he wants to do for a few minutes. Just drop your eyelids and sit. Just drop your eyelids and sit. Let him do what he wants to do. Shiva, Sadashiva, Shiva, 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 Sadashivoham, 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 Shiva, 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 Shiva. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Relax. You can open your eyes. I am fully excited for Sadashivoham. I know all you guys are also fully excited and geared up for the whole Sadashivoham. So naturally, if I open my mouth, only Sadashivoham will come out. So anything you want to ask, I'll answer. But it'll all be about Sadashivoham.
want to be able to read blindfold, Swamiji.
Done. It'll be more than that.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Then next.
Nithyanandam Swamiji. So I would like to get completely liberated from my ego, and I would like to know how it's going to happen.
In real, original Vedantic tradition, ego is not described as demonic. You getting into powerlessness is all ego. Basically, you should be looking at getting rid of powerlessness, not ego. Getting rid of the very powerlessness is the real Vedantic definition. Nowhere. Please, all of you understand, never even internally think of getting rid of ego, even internally think of getting rid of powerlessness. Because many times you can't tolerate your own joy because you start doubting it may be ego. You can't tolerate your completion, your joy, your fulfillment because you start doubting it is ego. Ego, the word, can be implanted in you. You can ever be in the self-doubt, self-hatred and self-denial. The first lesson you are taught, you are the ego and you need to achieve enlightenment. Then, even if you grow and manifest some extraordinary things, it will only be siddhis. The first statement taught to you, the first principle taught to you, you are Sadashiva, start manifesting. So everything you do will be Shaktis. Understand the difference between Siddhi and Shakti is the basic cognition with which you start. Understand, if you are made to believe you are ego as a first principle and you need to achieve enlightenment, gone. Your life is gone. It is like within the matrix, you play all the games, whatever you play. End of the game, you are within the matrix. The first principle taught to you itself should be Ishavashyamidam Sarvam. The first principle taught to you plays a major role in your thought current, the way you approach everything. The only difference between Siddhi and Shakti is the first principle. Nothing else. I tell you, even if the first principle starts as a belief, for example, you do not really feel you are Sadashiva, but you think because Swamiji is telling, okay, let me tolerate it. Even if you start in that way, in few months I can make you forget that you are not believing you are Sadashiva. I'll make you believe you are Sadashiva. I am more powerful repeater than your mind. Understand? I am more stubborn than your mind. So I can repeat more number of times you are Sadashiva than the number of times you repeat you are not Sadashiva. So the whole game is about the first principle. The first principle is the game. First principle is the game changer. If you see the original Upanishads, all the 108 original Upanishads, original 108 Upanishads are the pure science. Agamas are the applied technology. Nowhere the concepts of self-fighting is encouraged. So those concepts are brought and superimposed on Hindu ideas like ahankara, mamakara. Mamakara and ahankara is not equivalent to ego. The Hindu ahankara and mamakara is your decision. Concept of ego is your disease. There's a big difference. The first principle taught to you is very important. The moment you start believing you are ego, you need to get enlightened, I guarantee you will not get enlightened. Because the first principle is wrong. First principle is wrong. Understand? First principle is you are Sadashiva. Then let us have all the other discussions, practicality, questions, why I am not manifesting, why I am manifesting, why I am partially manifesting, why I am partially not manifesting, all those struggles, questions, ups, downs, hitting, fighting, debate, vakyartha sadas, everything next. But the first principle is you are Sadashiva. And let's start manifesting. That is the business here. If you analyze thoroughly the Upanishads, nowhere you are introduced to yourself as ego and asked to move towards enlightenment. No. You are always introduced as Sadashiva and make everything else redundant and irrelevant. The first principle is too important. It is actually first principle that decides whether you are going to manifest Shaktis or Siddhis. Your belief about you matters. Your belief about life matters. What you decide to believe matters. Please understand. You decide to believe something, but you have not yet mastered. Even then, what you decide to believe matters. I am not here to teach you all are same, or I am trying to find the common thread between all. I don't want to say whether it is right, wrong and all that. I am here to give you authentic Sadashivatva. Let me stop with that. I stop with that. I am not interested in looking at anything else. I am not interested in trying to find some samanvaya, commonalities. No. Neither I believe there is commonality, nor I am going to teach you there is commonality. I am very clear about the path I traveled and the goal I reached, and I will teach you that, I will give you that experience. The first principle matters because it is from the first principle you are going to go on, measure, cognize, internalize everything happening to you and everything happening around you because of you. When you start with the clarity, you are Sadashiva, that first statement, then every step you do will be only manifesting that and making everything else redundant and irrelevant. Every power you manifest will make you more and more grounded on Sadashivatva. The moment you manifest powers, you will just fall in love with Sadashivatva. See, whenever you fall in love with something, you will decide to be integrated to it. That's a scale of love. That's a scale of love. If you fall in love with Guru, you will feel, hey, I should be integrated to this guy. He is too much. Whether it's a man or a woman, or God or a principle or a Guru, when you fall in love with it, first thing you will feel inside the most secret corner of your heart, I should be integrated to this. In the innermost secret chamber of your heart, if you feel, I think I should be integrated to this guy, only then you are in love with him. When you are in love with a principle, or God, or Guru, or man, or woman, or an item, or a product, or a place, or an animal, or a tree, or a plant, or anything, when you fall in love, the first thing your heart will decide, I should be integrated to it. Understand? If you start with the principle, I am Sadashiva, even when you manifest one power, two powers, you will fall in love with that truth, that principle, and you will decide, hey, I should be integrated to this principle. I should be integrated to this principle. That decision will make you more and more power manifesting, and more falling in love, and more manifestation. The more manifestation, more falling in love. More falling in love means more integrity. More integrity means more manifestation. That is the way the complete manifestation of Sadashivatva starts happening in you. Understand, these first principles need to be set right. If the first principles are not set right, this virtuous circle cannot start. This virtuous circle cannot start. So I'll sincerely recommend any of my disciples. If you ask me example, I'll say Prabhupada. He was brought up in Gurukul and he practices. He can be one of the best antidote for Max Muller. I can give you some more examples. Pick up those people's definitions of any concepts, truths. Because, understand, Vedic tradition is not a one more set of philosophy. It is a very different level civilization. The first principle itself is different. Yesterday somebody was asking, I think, the prasad which comes from the temple, is it like the Christian communion of God? Am I right, ma? You asked communion of God. I said, I do not know about that, so I cannot compare. I'll explain what is prasadam. The material added in that is very carefully chosen to bring health into your system. Then the way it is processed, please understand, all Hindu temple prasadam, 50% will be uncooked, 50% will be cooked. Even in the cooking, there are 4 processes. Cooking with water, cooking without water, just frying, and frying with oil. So with these 4 different process, 50% will be cooked, and all these actions will be involved in all temple prasadam. Go and find any temple prasadam, 50% uncooked, 50% cooked. In that 50% cooked, all these 4 processes will be involved. Then, along with the whole processing, specific sounds and mantras are created. Specific energized space, only it can be cooked. A Tirupati Laddu cannot be cooked outside the Garbhagraha. Means that, see, in Vaishnava Agamas, till the Rajagopuram is Garbhagraha. In Saiva Agamas, where the deity is kept is Garbhagraha. So now in Tirupati, the Rajagopuram, that area is called Garbhagraha, because the whole temple is considered as one single devotee who is carrying Lord in the back. That is the way he is portrayed. So outside that place you cannot make Tirupati Laddu. It has to be cooked within the Rajagopuram, means sacred space. Then after that it is taken to Lord, who is living incarnation in the form of the deity. So he breathes and he absorbs the love with which it was made and sanctifies it. Understand? He doesn't eat, he enjoys the love with which it was brought, and then he sanctifies it. Then it becomes prasada. When it comes to you, it literally carries the bioenergy of the deity. So when you eat, that bioenergy becomes part of your system. So the whole concept of prasadam will describe exactly what I went through, and I will transmit that to you. And let me stand as humbly as what I experienced, without trying to be a universal master creating any samanvaya or or comparative studies and equality, or let me relax from that. And universal love is existential reality. Universalism is stupid theory. You are not number, you are beings for me. You matter for my purpose of manifesting enlightenment through you all. You are not a number. You are a being. And I am interested in manifesting enlightenment through you. Nothing else. There is no hidden agenda. Please be informed. Only a socially enlightened being, means who are moving towards the Nobel Prize, will constantly try to have a superficial concepts of universalism. In reality, if you are interested in real enlightenment, look into the first principles and align to it. Align to it. I'll generate universal love in you, but not universalism in you. Universal love is experience. Universalism is theory. Universal love is experience. Universalism is theory. If you catch these first principles, things will be a lot more easy. Things can be a lot more easy to make you enlightened or to make you manifest Sadashivatva, all these powers. Understand? I am sticking more to the word Sadashivatva, Jivan Muktatva. I am sticking more to the Sanskrit words itself so that you understand the original meaning. You understand the original context. You understand the principle as a first principle itself. Ego, you need to merge into universe, is enlightenment theory. Sadashivatva, you need to make everything else redundant and irrelevant, is the original Jivan Muktatva, Sadashivatva. There is a huge difference because the starting point itself is a different. And I tell you, even if you don't believe you are Sadashiva, if you tolerate because I am saying, that is enough for me. Because I will repeat it more number of times, then you repeat no. You go on repeat no, I will repeat yes, yes, yes. And I am louder because I have a microphone. Understand? The microphone is my Kundalini. And till you are tired of your no, I will repeat yes. The starting point, the first principle is very important. So if at all you want to ask, how can I get rid of my powerlessness? Not ego. The very word powerlessness very clearly says multiple things. It's disorder, not disease. It is disturbance, not disease. The first principle matters. And I also strongly recommend, do not waste your time in trying to find the samanvaya, means that everything is equal, everything is one and the same. You will be wasting your whole life. Pick up any one thing and go to the depth. Either you will get what you want, at least you will know. If you have not got what you want, you will know where you should not search. And you will not do the mistake again. I am telling you, you will not be cheated. Jump here. You will only feel blessed and you will be happy that you took this decision. You need to know the strategy and the goal of the Guru and the strategy and goal of your life, both, are they meeting each other? Let's learn from the roots. Let's learn from the authentic source what we are interested. I am very clear. I am interested in your enlightenment. Not using you as a number to get a Nobel Prize. No. I am very clear. I may establish few prizes like Nobel Prize to award it to others. But I am not going to be running behind any Nobel. So be very clear. I am interested in your enlightenment. If you are interested in that, then I am the right person for you. And there is no other interest. Because there is no other interest, there is no need to dilute. Even if this moment, If I have to leave the body, I know I am integrated to Sadashiva. I was, I am, I will be integrated to Sadashiva. And I am very clear whether this body is functioning or not, I will continue to function. Because what I am doing, I am integrated to that. I am very clear about it. If you are integrated to what you are doing, you do not need even, forget about external support. You don't need even your body's, your physical support. You will continue to do it. You will continue to do it. Sometimes the authenticity, groundedness is branded as fanaticism to make us back out. I am not going to back out, and I am not afraid of the word fanatic. I am not fanatic is different, and I am not afraid to be called as fanatic. I am not going to back out from being grounded on the roots and authenticity. First principles cannot be compromised for any social enlightenment. Universal love. Universal love means letting all the indigenous religions flourish and reach their completion. Universalism means make an MNC religion and franchise it. There's a difference between these two. Hinduism is actually a bunch of indigenous tribal traditions. Do you know, in our temple, there's a big Shiva deity, then smaller Shiva deity, then smaller Shiva deity. All three of them represent Shiva, but all three of them need to be given food separately. All three of them need to be served separately. Because each deity is individually living. So you cannot say the Shiva in Kedarnath temple and Shiva in the Rameshwaram temple is one and the same, so let's feed only in one place. No. He is one and the same in the cosmic space, no doubt. But in day to day, how each one of us eat, even though all of us are same consciousness. Each deity is treated separately as God. First principle. Next.
Thank you, Swamiji.
I think the concept you opened is not an individual's problem, it's a common Hindu seeker's problem. Any Hindu seeker picks up any book, Maximilian Vedantic literatures, which is tons. Any organization, you should study what is their opinion about Max Muller and his methodology of translating Hindu literatures. If they accept, just run away from them. Because they are going to teach you completely wrong things about Hindu spirituality. Hindu spiritual traditions starts with celebration, ends with celebration. Starts with joy, excitement, inspiration, ends with bliss, enlightenment, ecstasy. Nothing in between. Nothing in between. Hindu Naraka is not hell. Understand? Hindu Swarga is not heaven. The word heaven cannot be a translation. Maybe when I find time further in the Sadashivoham time, I will give you precise definition of what is Swarga, what is heaven, what is Naraka, what is hell. Precise definitions. How each traditions define, and what Hindu traditions are trying to achieve by introducing Swarga, what other religions are trying to achieve by introducing the concept of heaven, is totally different. The body is actually ready for last few days for the Sadashivoham 2016 explosion. So, actually when body constantly resides in Samadhi, it feels like just sitting rested. And once I bring the body and dump it in the class, it will sit for 14-15 hours and go on doing its job. Anywhere, it will not move, that's all, but it will do its job. And it will not ask for food, it will only, I will have to remember and constantly put. It will not ask for 1, 2, 3. It will not ask for, see, morning I think 6:30 or something I came out. Now I don't know what is time. Still I have not gone for any 1, 2, 3 or no break. And body doesn't ask. I am constantly with people. So it's a different mechanism. Certain things which you think very difficult are very easy. Certain things which you think very easy, like walking straight, will be very, very difficult.
Nithyanandam Swamiji.
Yes.
All right. So I just want to say how happy I am to be here. And it seems just yesterday that I was at Nithyanandoham, and that was the most beautiful thing that ever happened to me. And then my family got to come and meet for Kumbh Mela. And now again, with your blessing, they're all coming, my brother and sister, my mom, for Sadashivoham. So thank you so much.
Welcome. I think, how many of you feel even you being here is a miracle, biggest miracle happened?
Yeah.
I think Sadashivoham has started for you.
Yeah. So this setting here and everything, the process was just so intimate and beautiful. And what's thing is, when I look at you, you seem like the king of the universe, but yet the dearest one sitting inside my heart at the same time. So I
Thank you. I'm feeling a little shy. Hope I'm not blushing.
That's making me blush, but I like the joke about the...
No, actually, blushing is the official emotion of Sangha. You see, official expression of Nithyananda Sangha is blushing. I always tell, as long as you can blush, you are only 16. Come on.
So all I want to ask is for you to just help me complete with all powerlessness and for the virtuous cycle to happen.
Tatast.
Thank you. All right. Nithyanandam
This
Swami.
time I am really going to make it happen. You see,
Yeah, sir.
listen to this one understanding. It'll really help you all. I'll be sharing it in the class also, but let me introduce it so you are ready even tomorrow. Your brain. You have it, don't worry. It has capacity to create something without any external stimuli and make your physiology, psychology unphysical body believe it is real. Please listen. You have physical circuits, physiological circuits, psychological circuits, and neurological circuits. In all these four put together is you. Your neurology, your brain is capable of creating certain experiences independent of external stimuli, making not just your psychology, even your physiology and physical circuits believe it is true. One example. In the dream, if you see a restroom, don't use, it is a trap. Hope all of you understand. Even your physical body will be made to believe by your neurology that stimuli it creates, the stimulation it generates is true. Your neurological circuit is that capable. And for example, some of the recent studies I was reading, it will be very helpful for you guys to understand that study. Somebody who is swimming, what all is going on in his brain. Somebody who is passionately watching that swimming, the same thing literally goes on in his brain also. You'll be shocked. And brain can generate. Same way, there are some more experiments. Brain can generate any experience independent of external stimuli and impact your physical, physiological, psychological circuits. That component, that your neurological circuits, that brain component, listen, now what I am going to introduce, this truth is very important. Beautifully Sadashiva explains in Agama, each one of our brain generates our experience of life. Listen carefully. All our experiences crisscrosses. And there are certain components all our brains do not deny, that only we call it as physical reality. Listen. There is, for example, here is the tree, here is the mic, here me, and here is the throne. This whole scene, all of us are not perceiving as it is. All of us perceive in 1,000 different ways, but all of us do not deny some 5 items. That 5 items only we call it as physical reality. How many of you are catching what I am saying? And these few items which all of us are not denying, this banyan tree, this throne, me, this. These are all the few items we are not denying. This is the physical reality. Then the next level, in this there are some things which we accept, which we don't accept, which we perceive, which we don't perceive. Divinity associated with this banyan tree. Some may be perceiving it, some may not be perceiving it, some may be neutral about it, some may be denying it. The divinity associated with me, some may be experiencing it, some may be believing it, some may be perceiving it, some may be neutral about it, some may be denying it. These are all the next level reality. In these layers of reality, something which generates highest stimuli in your neurological system and keeps that highest in your neurological system permanently. That is what is called spiritual alchemy product. Understand? That is why in Agama, Sadashiva introduces and encourages, sometimes even makes it compulsory to use the spiritual alchemy products for manifesting your Sadashivatva in your life. Listen, in the layers of reality, your brain need to be raised to its peak possibility and needs to retain itself in that peak possibility. That means all the trillion electric circuits in your brain need to be awakened and kept alive for few hours. That is all is the purpose of spiritual alchemy products. If that is kept, then brain starts settling down in that same state as its original comfort zone. See, now your comfort zone is somewhere like a 3 to 4% brain electrical signals active. But making 100% active as your comfort zone and making 100% active as your restful awareness zone is the goal of the spiritual alchemy products. It is a pure spiritual science, fortunately manifested by the Sanatana Hindu Dharma rishis, manifested in Sanatana Hindu Dharma in Shastras. When I use the word Shastra, revealed scriptures of Hinduism, Vedas and Agamas. Fortunately, this tradition discovered this great science. Unfortunately, other traditions were not able to catch up or not able to grasp. It looks too good to be true. Then the only way is deny it. I tell you, whatever is told to you as a wrong about Hinduism, start practicing that. That's the core of Hinduism. No, I'm telling you. Because they know whatever is the most powerful thing in Hinduism, they attacked that first. That is why I'm telling you, go to the attacked guru. He has a stuff. Before Hindus recognize him, anti-Hindus recognize him and start attacking him. I tell you. Because anti-Hindus know, oh God, this fellow is a potential. So if you want to find out who is the real guru, go to a guru who is attacked earliest. When he came to the public life entry and the earliest attack he went through. See the gap and then decide he is the authentic fellow. And anything of Hinduism told as wrong to you, start, that is the core of Hinduism. That's the core of Hinduism. Kali worship is abused, start. That is going to be directly giving you result. So whatever the atrocity literatures abuse, understand that is the core of Hinduism. It means that part of the Hinduism is working, still alive, still a threat for them. They are not going to attack pseudo-Vedanta, neo-Vedanta, because it doesn't work. No, I'm telling you. They are not going to attack it. Because it doesn't work. Neither effect nor side effect. And nobody is going to be disturbed about it. And they are going to welcome it. If the cow worship is attacked, start that. That is going to give you the result. If Kali worship is attacked, start that. That is going to give you the result. The core components of Hindu traditions, which gives you result directly, before even Hindus recognize it, anti-Hindus recognize and attack that. So this spiritual alchemy products is one of the most abused, attacked, and recognized as very important component of Hinduism. I think I am reversing the whole fight. No, it is a truth. It's a truth. Whatever component of Hinduism attacked and told us completely wrong to you, I tell you, catch them and start practicing. They are going to be giving you results. The parts which is not going to give you results, nobody will attack. They will be non-controversial and they will not be giving results also. Maybe after few thousand years, this mass scale use of spiritual alchemy products as per authentic Vedic agamic. And I also wanted to tell you guys, every product I am giving you, the spiritual alchemy product, every line inch is exactly original description of Shastra Pramana and Apta Pramana. Let me define these two words. When I say Shastra Pramana, Veda and Agama, directly revealed by Sadashiva. When I say Apta Pramana, like a great enlightened beings, Patanjali, Kapila, great incarnations, Krishna, Vasishta, Vyasa, Rama. So all their knowledge, whatever they shared, whatever they updated, whatever is their footnotes, their commentaries, all of that I call it as Apta Pramana. The original Shruti, Veda and Agama, I call it as Shastra Pramana. So Shastra Pramana is directly from the ultimate supreme God. I call it as Sadashiva. You can call it with any name based on your understanding, whatever. I call it as Sadashiva. From the supreme, that authentic, revealed scriptures, I call it as Shastra Pramana. And all the masters' experiences till my Guru, I call that whole thing is called Apta Pramana. And my own experience is Atma Pramana. And how I am making that into reality for you, once it becomes reality for you, it is Sakshi Pramana. So everything I am going to share with you guys is from original Shastra Pramana and Apta Pramana. I can give you original references, and this time we have done a little effort and translated all that, and we are also giving it to you as a book and booklet. The whole Netra Tantra, see, Sadashiva talks full chapter on third eye. It's called Netra Tantra. It describes detail, one by one powers, and how through different initiation it manifests. We had little time and we have translated it in English. This time you will be receiving it as in the form of a booklet. And also some of the other tantras and agamas, Mukuta Agama, Raurava Agama, where Sadashiva describes very detailed way the mandalas, how you sit in the various inner awakening processes. So during inner awakening, you are made to sit in Sri Yantra Mandala, Vanni Mandala, the Soma Mandala, different mandalas. All those, the Shastra Pramana references, we have translated in English, you will be getting it. And even the other spiritual products you received earlier and which you are going to receive now in this process, all their original names and their technical definition and how they are made and how they are useful, those details also you will be getting in English translation. We always add them all in original Sanskrit. Now we put a little time and energy and translated them. You will be getting a lot of those literatures. So when you go back, see, these literatures are mainly given to you to empower you to answer others. When people ask you that, oh, you are having all these powers, actually when you manifest powers, people look at you weird. They think you have gone to some witchcraft, this, that, and you need to tell them, no, this is not any of those things. It's originally from Sanatana Hindu Dharma, which is not cult, culture. It's not cult, it's a culture. So that is the reason this time I am empowering all of you with all the original Shastra Pramana and Apta Pramana. Even about all this manifestation of powers, you will have an elaborate, beautiful book with a lot of Shastra Pramana and Apta Pramana, which will empower you to answer questions. It's getting cold, so if you guys want to run and get your shawls and all that, why don't you do one thing? Why don't you get dinner? They can have dinner and get their shawls and whatever they want. Tell them to get coffee also, so they won't fall asleep. We can continue to sit. This time you guys are going to enjoy 2 full Brahmotsavams. Means 2 full 13-day festivals. Today the first Sadashiva Brahmotsavam is starting. Sadashiva's Brahmotsavam, it's a 13-day, not 13-day fully, it's actually 17-day celebration. Today, first day, we worship Devi, Adi Shakti. In Hindu tradition, all creation is done by worshipping Mother. It is Mother who starts. So today, day is dedicated to Adi Shakti, Durga Devi. She is worshipped and she will go around the village and bless the village. And tomorrow the Bidadi is the guardian Devi, security goddess. She goes and blesses the village. She is worshipped tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, Ganesha is worshipped to remove all the obstacles. Then the Utsavas, the festivals, celebrations start. For Sadashiva, 17 days. Then for my birthday, it will be again another 17 days. That is why you are seeing all of them are getting ready, dressed up and getting their vehicles, all the paraphernalia. Hinduism is actually heavy duty, I am telling you. It's a heavy duty tradition. And actually I am a heavy duty Hindu. I am not light, oh no, if things are not there, mentally do puja. No. I deny the power of mental worship. I am very clear. It has to be physical. As long as you pick up the food and put it in your mouth, you have to pick up the flower and offer it to God. So I deny the power of mental worship and I deny mental worship as worship. In my tradition, it all has to be deity based. It has to be physical. Because only that brings result. See, most of the time, when gurus encourage, if things are not there, just do it mentally. After 2-3 days, even mentally you don't do. How many of you have experienced it? Only if it is physical, you even remember you need to do. If you are sincere about the result, it has to start physical. Somebody goes to Ramana Maharshi and asks, why should we get the deities and worship physically? He says, as long as you feel you are a body and you eat, you sleep, God should be worshipped in the deity. Because that is the only way the transformation is possible. Now I am all set to spend the whole night with you guys. That's all is required. See, keeping the spine straight raises the Kundalini constantly. So whatever I am not doing, you guys should do it. Understand? With the back, see, when the spine is straight, you will always be pushed from the waking state to awakened state. In my case, I have to come from Turyadita to Turya. So in your case, you have to go from waking to Turya. So you need to keep the spine straight. I need to keep the spine a little relaxed. Sometimes don't do what I am doing. Spine actually plays a very major role in the whole path towards enlightenment. Any other questions?
Pranam, Nityanandam Swamiji. My name is Zakir Patrawala. First of all, I don't believe I'm here. And thank you for letting me use your name several times. Both nice, familiar. Second, I wanted to show you my tattoo. It says Swamiji in.
Thank you.
The color came out pretty nice, dark. I'm feeling already blessed.
It's Anna?
Yes.
Yes, great.
Yeah, they did it yesterday in the ashram. My question is, by believing in the principle, the first principle, which is Shivoham, is that sufficient to drop all the incompletion, or we would?
No, I am telling you, from here we start the methodology of dropping or making all the incompletions redundant and irrelevant.
So we can make relative.
Yes.
Okay.
It is very simple. See, if the right start literally makes 80% of the journey easy. After that, it's all about integrity to that truth. That's all.
Thank you so much.
Nityanandam Swamiji.
Yes.
The love for you have already blossomed and brought me to Sadashivoham.
Thank you.
And seeing you, it has multiplied millions of times, that more than what I can cognize. So I was contemplating on a thought that after once the Sadashivoham would be completed for all of us, we would all have Sadashivatva permanently residing with us, or we would be in that Sadashivatva. So my contemplation was that we all will be playing a role in enriching and transforming the lives of ourselves and others all over the world. And this would be a grassroots movement that would start. So my wish was for Swamiji, beloved Swamiji, to enlighten us a little bit more on this, so that you can sow the seeds from the very beginning.
Let me be very clear. In this next 21 days, I am looking at altering your physiological, psychological, neurological circuits through completion, yoga, manifestation of powers, and spiritual alchemy products. Sure shot.
100%.
Understand? From all sides. So naturally, you have to be transformed, manifesting powers. When you manifest powers with this first principle being right, means Sadashivatva, every time you manifest power, that itself becomes your spiritual practice of getting grounded on Sadashivatva.
That makes it permanent.
Not only makes it permanent, you fall in love with that principle, Whenever you fall in love with that principle, you decide to be integrated to
Great.
that principle.
Will be grounded.
See, what is integrity? Today I was defining in the bus. Integrity is much more than honesty. See, honesty is a social principle. Like in society, you don't kill me, I don't kill you. In your social life. So both of us exist.
Yes.
This is honesty. I will not steal your money, you don't steal my money. This is honesty. In the personal life, honesty means you don't cheat on me, I don't cheat on you. We both will share our love. That is honesty in personal life. But integrity is beyond honesty, even when you are all alone. Not when you are acting in front of others or in the other space. When you are all alone within the four walls, even at that time, your desires, your cognitions, your thought currents are all cherishing your Sadashivatva.
Wow.
That is integrity. Even when you are inside the four walls, your desires are from the thought current of Sadashivatva. Your understanding about you is from Sadashivatva. Your actions and reactions, your plans, your strategies for future, your cognitions about future, everything is from Sadashivatva, is integrity. Integrity is much more than honesty. See, honesty in public life is like you don't steal mine, I don't steal yours, you don't kill me, I won't kill you. These are all the honesty in public life. Honesty in personal life, private life is you don't cheat me, I won't cheat you. Honesty in the secret life is integrity. It is much more than honesty. Honesty is between two people or group of peoples. Integrity is within you. It is between you and you. Even when you are all alone, even in your secret life, the secret most corners, the most secret chambers of your heart, even in those corners, you are very clear, either I am already integrated to Sadashiva or I am going to be getting integrated more and more to Sadashivatva. But that is my lifestyle, life current, core thought current or root thought current, basic principle, the first principle of life. That is integrity. So understand, integrity is much more than honesty. I am not saying honesty should not be there, but honesty is not integrity. Honesty is social, integrity is spiritual.
Thank you, Swamiji. I seek your blessings for us to be your extension
Tatast.
to revive the Hindu Sanatana Dharma all over the world.
Blessings.
Thank you.
Tatast.
Thank you.
Your comments about the whole Max Mullerian thought currents and distortions of neo-Vedantic thought, dissolving the ego into some other space to achieve enlightenment and why that's dangerous. What is the connection between that and kind of Ramanan Maharishi's focus on the I thought?
See, if you read the original Tamil verses and watch his personal life closely, is the memoirs of his close disciples, he is a very honest, authentic, grounded Shaiva Vedanti. Will not even touch food without applying sacred ash. Will not touch food without applying basma. Practicing, grounded Shaiva Vedanti. Ramana Maharshi actually, there is only 2-page booklet called Who Am I in Tamil, Nanyar, Nanar. That's exact. Read that 2-page booklet. Very clear genesis of identity. Nothing else. Just Nanyar. Because the Nanyar was handwritten teaching of Bhagavan, not oral teaching. There's a book, all the Bhagavan's handwriting teaching, which was given to Annamalai Swamigal by Bhagavan, and Annamalai Swamigal's disciple gave it to me. I gave the scanned copy to Ramanashram, and Ramanashram has published it in own handwriting, and the original we have in our archives. So the book is called Ramana Bhagavan in Noolgal Avaradu Kaiyezhuthil. Means his works in his own handwriting. Agam pugundu ஈர்த்து என்னை அகக்குகை சிறையாய் அமர்வித்தது என்கொலோ அருணாச்சலா. Means the Sadashivatva pulled me and made all other parts redundant by putting me into the prison. Agam புகுந்து ஈர்த்து என்னை அகக்குகை சிறையாய் அமர்வித்தது என்கொலோ அருணாச்சலா. So the whole context is from Sadashivatva. But if you translate in English, see the translations of the English translation, it will always be like a ego and Sadashiva.
But even in that, what is the me that's being put into the prison?
I should say, Agam pugundu ஈர்த்து என்னை அகக்குகை சிறையாய். See, when a king conquers a kingdom and brings those women, they are kept in his palace. It is not prison, but in a very jovial way it is called as prison. You brought me to your home, and in your prison I am living. Ahakkugai sirayai means other than you, everything else is made redundant for me. Amarvitta dengolo Arunachala. He is not cursing Arunachala for keeping him in his prison. He is only praising what a valor. Yen Kolo means it's a valor. It's actually a declaration of the valor of Sadashiva. Arunachala. Aru kavenai andanai agattidil agilam badithidum Arunachala. If you see the whole context, whole thing, it's the context from Sadashivatva, the original authentic Vedanta. If you see the English translation, you will see so much of this pseudo Neo Vedanta. I can give you hundreds of references. There's a Ulladu Narpadu, the verse on 40 verses on reality. Even the rough translation misses the whole essence.
So the me in these two contexts is different. In one, there's a separation, me, ego, and some other state.
What I am saying, the me, ego, and separation state is not at all a real principle. Understand? Every time when you talk about it, every time it need to be denied. Even the temporary existence cannot be given for that. Even interim stay cannot be granted for that. You can't grant even interim stay. Even interim stay can be granted for your powerlessness as not yet manifested Sadashivatva, but not as existence of ego. See, for example, I say you are Sadashiva. If you say then why I am having disease, why I am having depression, even that, the context should be, you have not yet started manifesting Sadashivatva. That should be the context, not that you have ego. The reason cannot be given as because you have ego. No, you have not yet started manifesting Sadashivatva. There's a big difference between these two statements. Understand? If you give existence to ego and start believing it, the problem is whatever you strongly believe, you vote for it and you start perceiving it, your neurology creates it and projects it for you. Then your neurological circuit becomes your enemy. Now you are gathering an enemy who is actually not your enemy, but because of your decision he becomes your enemy. Understand?
What I'm catching is expression happens in different states.
Ah.
And when we identify a state, pull it out as a separate entity, that's the mistake.
See, the reason for your problems should not be given as an existential identity as ego. It should be given as non-expression of Sadashivatva. There's a big difference. How many of you understand? There's a big difference between these two. That is what is the first principle. The moment you give the existential identity for your ego, over, the complications you generate is equivalent to a marriage. Sorry.
So with this right context, with the right principle, how are we to understand then what's happening in our experience when we experience the mind and the thoughts that are coming
So
inside?
it is only non-expression of Sadashivatva. Mind has no individual independent existence. It is the non-expression of Sadashivatva. So let us get into Sadashivatva and start expressing it.
And the
more and
thoughts
more,
themselves, same thing.
No, they are irrelevant. And they will just become redundant. Just non-attended guest should be the strategy. How a non-attended guest will automatically leave. That should be the strategy to attend any of your problems. Actually, even non-attended guest has an existence, but your mind has even that much of existence your mind does not have. That's where the whole problem is.
So what I'm catching there is, when the mind does not have an independent existential
Yes.
existence, it's simply a byproduct of a particular type of neurological configuration.
Neurological, yes,
If
continuation.
we change that configuration,
Yes,
it's,
that's
it's
all.
different.
See, not only that, see the neurological circuit, what it projects, and the common understandings you develop by people accepting what you are projecting. For example, here, everyone, all of us don't deny the existence of banyan tree. Don't deny the existence of this couch, this microphone. Like this, what you project, what people do not deny, you accept that as a reality. So this also plays a role as if mind exists continuously. But it's not. Many of the people around you do not deny some part of you forever because they also carry that same part in them. Then you start believing that part as a continuous existence. And there is one guy who denies that part of you inside mind because he does not carry that within him. He is Guru. Understand? Because he does not have, he has the guts to deny it. Yes. Getting it? That light shaft only we worship as Shivalinga. It is not Palic symbol. Linga means, if you go to the original Sanskrit dictionary, light shaft is the first meaning. There are second, third meanings because Sanskrit has multiple meaning for the same word. But the first and foremost meaning is the light shaft. Pure light shaft.
And during my IA, 3 times in my Akashic reading, I had this that the business will come to me, it will be enriching. And it actually came. And I just registered it yesterday and came for Sadashivoham.
Blessings.
Thank you so much. And the last question is, you said that when the Kundalini is awakened or arise and go to Sahasrara, would you have any sensation? Would you feel it? How would you know that your Kundalini is awakened or not?
You will start manifesting powers undoubtedly. That is the only symbol.
Thank you.
Nithyananda Swamiji. I have two questions. One is that when I awaken from this sleep, I seem to enter into kind of a blank state where I don't know anything. And then something suddenly comes back like a static.
It is like a Sushupta Turiya, means a deep sleep, and Turiya crisscrossing. I will recommend you don't be afraid of that state, just enjoy it.
But I'm afraid, then something happens after that, a kind of a fear, a static comes back.
Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll do one thing, and the energization asked me the same question. I'll align your whole system for it.
Thank you, Swamiji. And the second question I have is, you talked about physical worship of the deities. And the only thing that you teach us is the Siva Puja. If we have a different Ishta Devata and we want to worship that instead of Siva
You can worship. There is a manual. I'll try to get that manual uploaded in our Facebook, our website. You can download that manual and worship.
So instead of doing Siva Puja, we can do that puja.
No, I will not support or prescribe. Because you are asking, I will say you can do. And it's not that Shiva is exclusive of your Ishtadevata. Your Ishtadevata is in Shiva.
Nithyanandam Swamiji, I just have a question about body scanning. I've been able to do the remote scanning, and a couple of times I was able to do body scanning also, but Swamiji has to initiate you into that.
Yes.
So when will I be? I don't know if I'm ready.
After the few days of power manifestation, I'll initiate. Actually, as per our plan, day 2 initiation it will be.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Maybe December 2nd you will have the initiation. Means tomorrow. Today is December 1st already. It's already December 1st. Come on. It's 12:52.
Can I ask one question?
Yes.
Nithyanandam, I want to be enlightened in this life.
Tatastu. Then next.
In this lifetime, yeah?
Yes.
Because I heard from Akashic reading that next lifetime. So,
don't bother. I'll change the records and make it happen in this time.
Thank you. And I want to live here as soon as possible.
I'll make it happen.
Yeah, with my children. Yeah.
Tatastu.
Swamiji.
I am opening the doors of the Gurukul. If any one parent is there, all your children can study in the Gurukul for free. Already I made the Gurukul free. If you are from outside India, I strongly recommend any one of you are here so that the child feels homely. That's all, nothing else.
But Swamiji, I felt it was chaos around me, and can you please clear that? So
I'll clear it.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's just thank you. Not I can't even say. I mean, thank you.
I'm from this Vijayadashami, means last October I opened the Gurukul completely free for everyone. Anybody from any part of the world can come and study in the Gurukul for free from 7 to 21. From 7 to 21, it's completely free. Anybody can join and study. Outside India, I'll recommend at least one parent, especially if you are new to this culture. See, if you are an NRI, already you are accustomed to the Hindu tradition, then I may not expect one parent to be here. If you are new to this culture, I'll strongly recommend that at least one parent, father or mother, be here, and you can have any number of your children for free. And of course, for you also, we will provide free accommodation and food. Just be volunteer in the Gurukul and support the Gurukul, and any number of children can study. Because Sadashiva says in 6 places, 6 reference. In all 6 places he denies charging for the Gurukul. He says even if the father of the child is a king, you cannot charge. As a father, he can give some contribution, voluntary contribution and all, but there cannot be any fixed charge for child's education. 6 references he gives.
Swamiji, no, it's not question. I just want to say thank you very much. I've been here since 2007 and I saw ashram going through different transformation. But this time, it's just incredible. People who are serving coffee when we seated here, it's just like from, I don't know, from heaven. It's just everything.
Kailasa.
Yes, you put everything with such love. You go, you see people serving you cane juice. You go here, you see something else. It's just like miracles after miracle after miracle. So thank you so much for everything.
Blessings.
Let me see. Nithyanandam Swamiji.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you so much for this experience under the banyan tree after 6 o'clock. Never been here after 6 o'clock. Just one clarification.
Now this time I specially told him, hey, I'm going to sit here and let's sit. And he's also enjoying. See, that Shivalinga you see, small deity, that's Atmalinga of Munishwara, who is the guardian deity of this whole area. And he is also my family deity. And that small Shivalinga, that's Atmalinga worshipped by Munishwara, who is the guardian deity. So he resides there. And he goes around and walks, protects, takes care and maintains his whole area. He is my family deity. We are going to be building a beautiful golden temple for him there.
Oh, wow. So my question is, I have this habit of going and always talking to your Atma Murti. Do you hear everything I say?
Even what you don't say. I hear everything you are about to think. After I heard, only you heard what you think. Clear? After I hear, only you hear what you think.
Swamiji, really short. I had Akashic readings saying that I will not be enlightened this lifetime.
I'll change it. I'll make it happen. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Maybe I'll tell you to drop certain patterns that will make it happen immediately.
Swamiji, I just want to say we had the same dates IA in 2010 December. So I was just so glad to be here now.
Wow, 2010 December.
Yes, Swamiji. I actually saw you on this day.
Oh,
December. I actually saw you physically on this day first time actually.
And the very first IA was also on the day.
Oh.
Swamiji?
Yes.
I'm not asking anything. Just, you know, all thoughts, everything. Keep
because I got the mic.
like
mic
this.
is free, I got it. And I'm going to speak for next 21 days. I'm not going to ask you anything.
Swamiji. Will we be able to see your family deity like walk around like? I would like to experience that. Something cool.
Next.
Yes, Nithyananda Swamiji. Swamiji, I have a congenital spina bifida where my lower spine is not fused. So I have been excruciating pain when I'm sitting.
I'll heal it.
Since 10 years, even right now, but I'm trying to make it redundant.
I'll heal it.
So from tomorrow, I'll be able to do everything.
I'll not want to say from tomorrow because it's from 10 years old, 10 years. I'll heal it as early as possible.
Yeah, I mean, my spine problem is since birth, but you told correctly that my pain is more around 10 years. So
I'll heal it.
There's a couple of related pains, but
I'll heal it.
Okay, thank you.
Nithyanandam Swamiji. Thank you very much. I feel so blessed to be here, to be at this place, especially. I'm sure everybody can feel the energy of this amazing, special place, and we would like to hear maybe a little bit more, maybe this time or next time, because it's a
I'll
magical
just
place.
introduce this tree. It's here from time immemorial. It's a layer and layer of trees. The outermost layer is at least 1,000-year-old as per the horticulturists. And they are saying at least 7 layers inside. The old trees are there. And once in one of my past incarnations, I used 2 bodies at a time. One male body, one female body. And both bodies are resting here, under this tree. And it's literally living Sadashiva. Living Sadashiva. Breathing Sadashiva. And this space, you can touch and feel Sadashiva even in the air.
Thank you. And
all the leaves drops automatically you can carry as prasadam. But do not pluck. Do not pluck. The leaves dropped by the tree, you can carry as prasadam. Many times when people come and stand and pray, a leaf is given as prasadam by the tree. If the leaf is given as a prasadam, your prayers are accepted and answered. I have seen many times it's happening. It will just fall on your lap or in your hand. So, the leaves which are dropped, you can carry as prasadam. As many as you want. But don't pluck or don't disturb the tree. Even the seeds fallen, dropped, you can carry and plant. You can take it and plant the seed which is dropped, but do not pluck from the tree. Yes, the tree which comes from the seed will have the same exact effect. It will not be less. It will be same.
thank you. I would like to ask you, please help me to remove my root pattern.
Tatast.
And
This time all root pattern and all I will throw atom bombs, so don't worry. It will not be like a digging, cleaning and all this sewage cleaning type, atom bomb only.
Thank you, thank you. I would like to ask blessings for myself, but I feel selfish. I know
This
that
time mirror only
everybody
to
is
manifest
sitting-
powers, not for, don't worry.
I know everybody sitting here would love to hear your blessings, to manifest all the powers and to get enlightenment. during the
Tatast.
Sadashivoham 2016. Thank you, thank you.
I called you guys for that only. I'll fulfill it. I won't cheat you guys, don't worry. And I know what I am supposed to do, and I am capable, and I'll do it.
Swamiji, I'm still struggling with this difference between pure questioning and questioning everything.
Then?
Can you clarify?
Pure questioning means wanted to question to understand and get enlightened. Questioning everything means wanted to question to throw them everything out and disrespect and abuse. Do you want to make everything as part of you, or do you want to break everything and throw it out of you? It's whether seeking with integrity or seeking with anger and violence.
Thank you so much.
Swamiji, thank you for bringing me home. I'm so blessed to be here. I need blessings from you. I asked Kala Bhairava, this should be my last birth, but he said next birth. But I want to
Don't
be
worry,
enlightened
I'll
in
correct
this
and I'll change the record and make it as last birth.
Thank you so much, Swamiji. There's another clarification I need. I'm very, like, every time I see you, I cry. And every time I'm in front of you, tears just roll. But when I'm not here, and when you ask, when I watch satsang, when you say, do this, as my devotee, I don't do it. and then I wonder, like, what kind of a devotee am I? I mean, like, I don't read anybody else's book. Even when someone gives it to me, I say, I will not read any book unless it's written by Swamiji. And there were many other times I tested myself. You are my guru. Why is that I don't follow what you say to the core, to 100%? I don't do
I'll
it.
forcibly make you do.
Thank you so much, Swamiji. Thank you.
Don't worry. I think that initial ice breaking is what is required. I'll break the I and ice both.
Nithyananda Swamiji, I'm very happy to be here. Unfortunately, my whole family couldn't make it, but I represent everyone. I'm here with many missions. One is Toronto Temple, new establishment. Me and few of us worked with the architect, local architect, with your vision. I brought some...
I'll surely sit and see.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you.
Blessings.
Thank you.
Swamiji, whenever I feel I'm missing what I think as integrity with you, I just feel I can't face you directly. Like I just want to that hide and go away. That part. How can I come out of?
Stop being out of integrity with me. That's all. As simple as this.
Yeah, mainly that comes due to from more sleep. Just because of more sleep, I miss whatever integrity because I want to sleep more. That is the main problem where it is missing.
See, sleep should be a simple rejuvenation technique, not escaping mechanism from reality. If you make the decision, that's enough.
Thank you.
I think Toronto guys, how many are here? You guys have to first organize some program where I can come and do that. Only if you show me you are capable of that, then building all these temples is useful.
The other question I have is about vegetarian food. Even though, in my example, and with somebody else as well who's been eating vegetarian food, but then, let's say when I was pregnant, I go to the doctor and they say I have low vitamin B. So how that can be changed if we grow up with, let's say,
I think for low vitamin B, there is surely a vegetarian supplements. Take them, that's all.
All right, thank you.
Surely just by vegetarian you can live as long as you want. Till you are tired and bored, you can live.
Nithyananda.
Yes.
Okay. Just had one question for just my own clarification. I just wanted to know what state or space are we in when we meditate? Because I've had some pretty profound...
No, it depends on how complete you are. If you are in complete completion, you will be in Turyajita. If you are reaching completion, maybe Turiya. Otherwise, in the deep sleep.
Okay, so can you explain this vision or this scene that I saw when I was meditating? I saw like multiple or millions of galaxies and universes swirling around the black hole, and all of a sudden the black hole turned into the shape of a Shiva Linga.
I can say Turiya, awakened state.
Thank you.
Swamiji?
Yes.
I have a question about my family. I see a lot of sufferings. Like I recognize because I went through these patterns, like my mother and my father's
Bring it in energization, I'll answer.
Okay, thank you.
So one question I have, which I was struggling in September as well. When you are doing the processes in the mandala, even meditation, I see that most of the people here have some kind of sensation in their body. Some are like jumping,
But it
some
is
are...
not compulsory. I am not taking long jump, high jump class. Understand? And the Kundalini awakening is no way proportionate to the height and the weight you jump or the length or the breath you swing. Please understand, I am not taking high jump, long jump class.
But
So it is not compulsory.
Yes, Swamiji, but even in a single process, I don't feel any sensation. All the time, what I'm doing is I'm just sitting there and staring at you. I just wanted to make sure that I'm
You are
not
on the
doing
right track, don't worry.
Thank you.
All of you please understand, the jumping, rolling, all this is not wrong and it is not compulsory. I am not taking long jump, high jump class. I never jumped when my gurus initiated. Understand? And it is not compulsory.
Swamiji, to expand on what we were talking about, kids being wrongfully diagnosed and adults, especially with people fighting depression, giving medication, especially going through both in my family. For my little son, I guess most of them don't know, last year we brought him here, even though he was small, he was outside the program, but with Swamiji's blessings, he's doing phenomenally better. And the school actually told us that they were suspecting that he might have a form of autism, and we went and did the testing, and they said there are certain indications that he has some level of autism, but they said they needed to do more testing. And we said we didn't want to do any testing, we are coming to see Swamiji, and that's what we did last December. And after coming to Nithyananda, when we went back, we requested for reassessment, and they said there was no indication at all. And Samrat has come a long way, he is improving, but because of our listening to Swamiji's message has helped us tremendously, because even in school right now, he's in Montessori, he's 4.5, they said he's a little slow with his writing. And
See what I am saying? When you push people to do something which is boring, and then when the kids don't want to do that, calling it as a slow growth, is actually a crime done to the kids. And if the kid is slow, you should develop a system which is not boring. Now really, even in India, sometimes I used to wonder, same teacher cannot teach all the subject, but same student has to learn all the subject. And really, see, even the teachers are not capable of teaching all the subject. For each subject you need a different teacher, but the student has to learn all the subject. No, the stupidity of school, the world's largest punishment is school system. It's not prison, it's a school system. Part-time prison, I call it. Part-time physical presence and permanent psychological prison. Yes, please go ahead.
Swamiji, because you explained that to us when the school said he was a little slower, and that's why he put him in a teacher who would take him at that speed. I said, that's perfect. I'm happy. Just keep him there. Let him pick up at his own pace, because I know he's a very smart child. He will be fine. He's Swamiji's child. That's the cognition myself and my husband actually formed, saying that's fine. We are not going to follow the trap of, the schools taking over and telling us, he needs to be a special needs child. Because it's not just medication, Swamiji, in the Western world. It is all about funding as well. Because they do get funding for special needs kids. So...
See, lot of decisions involved which is not directly integrated to the health of the kid. See, there are the lot of factors involved in making this decision are not anyway caring about the child, money or name and fame, pride that I handle 200 special need children, and all this kind of reasons taking over. Finally, who is falling prey for it?
The kids. Swamiji, what can we do? I really do want to help. As you said, we need to take action.
I think starting Gurukuls. Starting Gurukuls is the making Gurukul as a mainstream education and declaring education as the religious freedom. See, your education, how you want your child to be educated, should be declared as your religious freedom. It is not falling under the social freedom, it falls under religious freedom. That is the only way we can wake up the world. See, if you call it as a social freedom, many countries don't care about it. They say, no, all children have to study the same syllabus.
The second level that we need to focus is to make the parents aware and take your teaching to the parents.
See,
as well.
Maybe making more and more Gurukuls can be solution. And now I am making it into two-way also. It does not need to be physical. I am opening it. Already the whole system is evolved. It will be opened on my birthday, December 23rd. And the classes will be available from Shivratri, 4 shift, 4 hours each shift. So you can join any shift which is comfortable time zone for you. In 24 hours, there will be 4 shift, 4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours. The same subject will be taught, the yogic sciences and the life-related, the spiritual yogic sciences. So any shift you are comfortable, you can join that shift and you can educate your kid. I am also opening something called Home Krama Brahmacharya. Kids can have a Krama initiation and stay in the homes itself with parents. Without diluting, without reducing the quality, I am picking up all the original standard instructions in which you can't compromise, and the kids will practice in their homes with the parents. Because in those days we had a system where father himself will be teacher. Father and mother themselves will be teachers. Those kind of Gurukuls we had. So I am evolving subject and syllabus for that. So where the father and mother themselves will be teachers in their own home.
So
Yes.
Swamiji, in terms of people with depression, coming to see you is the ultimate solution, but what are some of the enriching activities can we do to get them started, to introduce you and your teaching?
There is a depression kriya. Kriya to cure depression. They can start with the kriya. First thing, if you stop medication, that is the half problem solved. See, the depression medicines are designed to create certain signals in your system to completely keep you addicted to that medication. Please understand, it is not a accidental side effect of the depression medication. It is purposely designed. The addiction to drugs is purpose design of depression medication. You are kept addicted forever. So just ferociously getting out of the medication, 50% problem is solved. This kriya for depression means to cure the depression.
What about completion training, Swamiji?
Surely completion will help, and this kriya will help in a big way. Because people who are depressed, they may not be psychologically capable of doing completion. In the initial level, the Kriya is best because it is physical.
Last question, Swamiji. Yesterday, while I was traveling, after a long time, I decided to watch a Tamil movie, and I was watching. And there was a horrible scene. Somebody was describing what happened to this young woman, and she was dying after being a rape victim. So I don't know what happened to me.
Taste of powerlessness, and you also enjoy your powerlessness and start believing that is a lifestyle, is a crime done against you.
Do I have to do completion for what I went through?
I think
Swamiji?
you need to do completion one and never ever watch again these movies. See, they create a situation and describe it so vividly, you fall for it, which is not right. It's in a way exploiting you and planting unnecessary fear in you.
Nithyanandam Swami.
Yes.
In October, I'm from Dallas, Texas. Sangha helped me learn a lot, and I did a couple of N programs, weekend programs, and then Sangha told I should go for Sadashivoham. And I explained them so many blockages, and they told we'll get blessings from Swamiji, and they got it. After that, within hours, it started to remove. And all the 6 blockages are so strong. But for each blockage, there was an integrity test for me. And when I said yes for it, it comes in the form of either my friends or roommates. Somebody will give a negative injection to me and try to pull me back so strong. But my integrity says, no, go for it. Then that manifests. So it happened in all the 6 stages, and I'm here now. Thank you so much.
So I close the door, but don't lock it.
Yes, Swamiji. Thank you so much, Swamiji.
Blessings.
Swamiji. I'm here. First of all, mind-boggling that we're here where Dakshinamurti was. That we're here where Dakshinamurti was with the Saptarishis. I know we were here with you somehow.
This is the same banyan tree recorded in Valmiki Ramayana. Sita claims that she and Rama had darshan of Sadashiva and worshipped Sadashiva here and received Upanishads and Agamas, Vedas and Agamas from Sadashiva, and it is also recorded further in Saptarishi Nadi, which is part of the Agama, very elaborately, vividly. Saptarishis lived here, and that is why Rama came and lived here. Nearby there is a hill called Ramanagara. All the Saptarishis are in the form of a huge Shivalingas. If you drive, you can see 7 monolith Shivalingas are there, huge Shivalingas. All the Saptarishis are in that form. And also, after the war and everything, Rama won. Rama comes back with Hanuman, taking him for a tour of all the places where he lived. And he comes back and he teaches what he learned from Sadashiva to Hanuman here. We have the record for all this in Valmiki Ramayana and Saptarishi Nadi, which is a part of the Agama. Maybe soon we will translate and upload it in the internet.
Thank you. So my love for you is growing. My love for you is growing. I'm integrating to you. The tears of bliss came in Kumbh Mela. But I'd like to complete something because I still have fear. I have fear of you somehow, that you're going to see something in me that you don't like. It's real. All I want to do is fall at your feet and just hold them. But I don't want this feeling because I know that I'm going to be liberated.
It will be complete. The fear will be complete.
I want a complete relationship with you. I don't want that.
Tatast. Tathast.
Om Namah Shivaya.
See, there is some part of you which you don't want to face. Only that part constantly keeps you afraid of me. And you need to understand, I do not judge, I accept you as you are. Only thing, when you try to hide something from me, I also act as if it is hidden from me. I don't know about it. The biggest Maya I play is, when you try to treat me as human, I try to behave as human. When you think I don't know, I act as I don't know. So understand one thing, there is nothing which I don't know. If you are here, already I accepted you completely. But when you think you want to hide something from me, I continue to play the game, yes. That part keeps you in fear. So whatever you want to hide it, ferociously write, put it in detailed writing and put it at my feet. Then you know I know it. See, your logic need to be convinced, logically itself I know. Then suddenly you see it becomes such big relief. You'll have a fear, how will I react? What will I do? I'll only mirror, I'll never react. I'll only mirror, I'll never react. Understand? But as long as you want to hide, I will also play the game. Yes, I don't. So maybe some part of you, you are not able to face. You are afraid. That part only keeps you in fear that you will not be able to face me. Nothing else.
I feel it evaporating, thank you.
Next.
No, I have one question, other question.
Yes, go ahead.
I've been studying Vastu for the last 3 years. I'm in a master's program in Arizona. And the progenitor of that science, as we've learned it, is Mahamuni Mayan. He was an Asura who built Dwarka city. But then also, it's like, my school is in the lineage of V. Ganapati Stapati, who I know you know. And we take him as Dakshinamurti, as Mayan, Mahamuni Mayan, as Dakshinamurti. Is that true? And you were Dakshinamurti.
Actually, originally, the Vastu is from Kamikagama. I don't know how you are saying it is from Mayan. Mayan is one of the great adept of Vastu, but he is not originator of Vastu. See, there is a Kamikagama translation available in internet by Himalayan Academy. If you see, the whole Vastu is from Kamikagama. From Kamikagama, actually Sadashiva gives to Vishwakarma. Vishwakarma starts teaching to disciples. Mayan is one of the disciples of Vishwakarma.
Because there's confusion, they combined them all. And they said that he's Dakshinamurti, but Mayan is not.
What I am saying, he may be the descendant of Dakshinamurti. See, Maya himself has written a set of literature. Understand? And Vishwakarma has given a set of literature. Sadashiva has given a set of literature. Sadashiva's Kamikagama is the oldest Vastu book. But Sadashiva also teaches Vishwakarma. That Vishwakarma shares with the world. That's the literatures by Vishwakarma. Then Vishwakarma's descendants are Mayan. I can say in a way, Mayan talks the same, maybe the same stuff what Sadashiva talks, but Mayan himself cannot be called as Sadashiva. He can be called as descendant of Sadashiva. If you just brush through the Kamikagama, you will have a lot of understanding about how the Vastu is directly from Sadashiva. He gives a very detailed explanation of where the Goshala should be, where the king should live, where temple should be. He gives 3-layer Vastu. Vastu for individual houses, Vastu for the whole village, Vastu for a whole country. All three he gives elaborately in Kamikagama. Unfortunately, it's all available and it's already translated and uploaded in the, it's called, there's a website called Himalayan Academy. They have uploaded it. They have uploaded.
I have a follow-up question then. Because as we've been learning, in order to get the Vastu effect, you need the Ayadi number, which is the exact precise measure to 32nd.
Ayadi.
Ayadi, yes. Are you using Ayadi in building the temples?
We use complete Ayadi as per Kamikagama.
Thanks, Swamiji, making Sadashivoham happen to me. All the obstacles are relieved and I am here. And I have other questions. After doing the Sadashivoham and manifesting power, is seeking is still has to go on or it stops?
No, do not worry about that now. Go through the Sadashivoham, then we'll attend to this question.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think you should read Kamikagama. And you will have a lot of clarity. Mayan is not the originator. Surely Mayan is the revered and respected and great reviver or organizer, but he cannot get the credit of originator. It is Sadashiva who is the originator, Dakshinamurti. In Kamikagama there is I can say at least 10,000 verses is dedicated to Vastu. 16,000 verses on clothing, 14,000 verses on sex, and 1,600 verses on cooking. Like this, elaborate, and another at least 4,000 verses on jewelry making. Elaborate description by Sadashiva. So it's, as far as I know, surely Kamikagama is much older than Maya Veda. It's called Stapatya Veda. The Mayas, complete works of Maya is called Stapatya Veda. Surely Kamikagama is much, much older than Stapatya Veda. They don't talk about Kamikagama at all in your school. That is something wrong. Hey, it's wrong. See, they should say, we follow Mayan tradition, but Mayan is the descendant of Sadashiva. Origin is Kamikagama. Even a well-known, well-accepted fact is Kamikagama is much older than Maya Veda, Stapatya Veda. The fifth Veda.
I'll straighten them out.
Please read. I don't think you will be able to straighten them out because they are too old, but it will be good for you to have a deeper understanding. It's an elaborate description on how the horse stable should be, how house should be, elaborate discussion. Yes.
Nithyanandam Swamiji. I was here for the September Inner Awakening, and now I'm here for Sadashivoham, so I'm feeling really blessed. Thank you for that.
How many September Ayya also you were here and now you are here? Raise your hand. Oh God.
And I'm feeling that a lot of things inside of me has changed since that time, and thought currents has left, and also some physical symptoms has left. So it's been amazing. But I still have some physical symptoms, and they manifest as food allergy.
I'll heal it.
Okay.
I'll clear them.
Thank you, Swamiji. Because I was afraid that would block my Sadashivatvam.
No, I'll heal it.
Oh, thank you, Swamiji.
Nithyanandam Swamiji. In June, I was on YouTube looking for teachings. So a few masters, let's say, came up, and then suddenly you arrived and you called to me. And I've been listening and listening and listening of your teachings, and I knew I would do a inner awakening. So here I am. So, and I'm
welcome.
Thank you. And I'm very happy because when I saw you, I had the feeling that I knew you already, and I was crying. So it was like a very soft and simple sensation and feeling.
Natural.
Yes.
It's called natural flow of pure questioning.
Yes, exactly. So here I am, and I have no expectation. I really don't know. I'm just here, open and
Enjoy.
Thank you.
That's the right space to be.
Yes, but I do have some physical symptoms like migraines, memory
That
problems.
I can heal it, don't worry.
Thank you, digestion, no, that. And I would like to ask your help for my son. It has been said he's indigo.
Can you get his photograph?
Yeah,
The energization, I'll heal him.
thank you.
Indigo kid means he doesn't need healing, he needs power
Yes,
to break all the fellows who are trying to cure him.
yes, and he has been suffering a lot. He's
I understand.
16 now, but he had...
Just get me his photograph, I'll empower him.
Okay, shall I give it to...
No, in the energization bring it.
Where?
There will be energy darshan where you will be coming near me
Okay.
for individual darshan. That time bring it with this question.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Nithyanandam Swamiji.
Yes.
This Kundalini, so like for example, the Anandagandha, we are able to use it as a tool for healing and Kalpataru. Now, is Kundalini also something we can use like
No.
that?
Kundalini is a pure energy which can, actually, Kundalini is like a electricity. Electricity itself directly will not be useful. It will empower many instruments which will be useful for you. Understand? Electricity will lit up power many instruments which will be useful to you, like a mic and all that.
So,
Kundalini is like electricity.
Got it.
That itself does not have a direct use. But when the Kundalini flows into your walk, it becomes integrity. When it hits your Anahata Chakra, it becomes love. When it hits your Anandagandha, it becomes powers. Like that, it empowers intra-organs. That becomes useful.
So, is there like basically levels of awakening of the Kundalini, for example?
No. I should say, levels, your capacity to hold, your ability to hold as levels, but not the awakening itself.
The other question is around Shiva and Bhairavas. For example, Veerabhadra is not considered a Bhairava, but I think there are 8 other Bhairavas.
No. Veerabhadra, Bhairava, all of them are direct expansion of Shiva. Extension of Shiva. For example, each action of Shiva, Sadashiva, is worshipped as one god, one deity. So he himself goes and destroys Daksha. That action is Veerabhadra. He himself goes and destroys Brahma's ego. That action is Bhairava. Like that, his actions are only called as one deity. Understand? They are not separate from him.
Oh, I see. But Veerabhadra is not considered a Bhairava.
Then you can say that why Bhairava is not considered as one of the Veerabhadra. Veerabhadra also, there are Ashta Veerabhadras.
Oh. Well, thank you, Swami. These sessions, I think I cherish them the most in every IA.
Everyone cherishes only these sessions.
Swamiji, so I complete in advance for my question and confusion. This is about your incarnation and landing. So what I understand is that what I've heard is that this is like your 4th incarnation, fully enlightened. Is that, have I got that correct? Not
Yes,
correct?
you are right.
Okay, then.
See, once I used male body, once I used female body, once I used 2 bodies, one male and female. Now I'm using both in one body.
So then, and then you consciously landed. So what I don't understand is the part where, as you say, it had to be given to you, or that you
see,
all of that part of it, that process.
Let me tell you. See, you have identity, waking state identity. In this you have 100 ideas about you. I am this age, I am this person, I have this house, this son, this property, this money. You have 100 ideas about you. In your dream, who you think as you, that will have only 5-6 identity from this 100. In your Turiya, it will have 1,000 possibility. In your Turyatita, it will be 10,000 powers. Understand? My 10,000 power identity is what is Arunagiri Yogeshwara. That called me back to its state and embraced me. Listen, in the dream, that 10 identity is playing the dream. Your 100 identity calls the 10 identity back is waking state. So, in this body, when I assumed this body and started operating in the waking state, my own 10,000 possibility identity, Arunagiri Ishvara, called me back and made myself one with it. So when I say I was given, I speak from the angle of 100 identity. When I say I am Sadashiva, I speak from the angle of 10,000 powers identity. So I am just using the language to make you understand. When I say I am given, it is a fact but not truth. Fact of your plane but not truth of my plane. Next.
Swamiji, when you're talking about Kundalini, and we found that the people, the mitochondria had gone up 1,300%, and it's an electricity that is fueling the cells of the
Fueling your biomemory, muscle memory and bioenergy.
So what is directing that fueling, and why is it in some people it's more, it gives you more energy, or the disease goes away?
No, actually the direction, it's like your integrity to me. See, whether you have a pure copper wire or copper wire with a lot of air holes, that's all.
Okay, the other question I have is about Sita and how she was unable to maintain her integrity, basically, and that.
Why? No.
Not
How can
Sita.
you-
Not Sita. Sati.
Even Sati, I will not say she did not maintain her integrity. Actually, there is some genetical inheritance which she got it from Daksha. She did not want, so she wanted to throw that body out.
So she deliberately annihilated.
Yes. So, I will no way say that Sati did not have integrity to Sadashiva. She only does not want the genetical inheritance from Daksha, and she wanted even the genetical DNA inheritance from Sadashiva's devotee. Parvatraja was the best devotee, the king of Himalayas, best devotee of Sadashiva. So she wants that DNA. So she dropped this body and took that body.
So it was a calculated decision. She knew.
Voluntarily calculated, clear, conscious decision.
So what about the story about how Shiva was carrying her body?
No, it was not complete story.
So, and then Vishnu.
No, nothing. All that was not, that was later on made to add TV serial out of it. TV serial out of Shiva's story.
So she deliberately reincarnated.
Gave up the body and took another one body.
As Parvati.
Yes. It was a simple conscious decision with understanding between husband and wife. Next.
First of all, I want to say thank you for making it happen 3 times this year for me. Thank you so much. I don't even know how is all this happening, but thank you so much. I didn't have much obstacles coming here as such, but I've been going through lots of ups and downs after I signed up. So I'm hoping that's just a test, and I just need your
It is
blessing
test,
to get
nothing else.
It'll get resolved whatever I'm
That
going
is that is your journey to Sadashivoham.
Thank you. And one question I was wondering, someone just asked that when we cry, when we see you, that's our last birth. Is there any other sign by which we know that it's our last birth?
I'll make this as the last birth for you, don't worry.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Swamiji.
Yes.
I just wanted to know the difference between possibilities and powers from your context.
Possibility means like a circus, bending your body, just living without falling asleep, living without food. These are all possibilities. Powers means levitating, third eye powers, materializing, teleporting. So powers are from biomemory, possibilities are from muscle memory.
Oh, yes.
Possibilities can come just by practice also. Powers can never come by practice. Monkey can never pick up all the habits of human being. Understand? So, it has to be only a breakthrough. But monkey, becoming better monkey is possibility. Monkey becoming human being is power.
Thank you.
Nithyananda Swamiji.
Yes. Go ahead.
I'm happy to be here at Sadashivoham. I did IA and Mount Kailash Yatra with you back to back 5 years back, and I thought I was done there, right? So I gave a long break, that's a mistake, I think. So this year, we have been, as a family, we are having a lot of difficulties, health and, issues, even some minor accident for my wife lately and all that. So hope, that's the end.
I'll clear everything. It is time all this gets cleared.
I think that's a test for me to come to Sarvajnapeetha. So first is...
and I'll also prove to you that suggestions I gave you is right.
Oh, thank you, Swamiji. I mean, I'm glad that you are... but you didn't give any timelines or anything, is it?
And see, I am only seeing the intuition very clearly. That suggestion I am giving you is going to be very big help for you.
Oh, okay.
I myself did not see the timeline.
Okay.
But ask me in the energy session, I'll see the timeline also and tell you.
Great. Thank you very much, Swamiji.
But I am reading all your status and quite closely I am following it up.
Wow. Sorry to keep bugging you so much on that, Swamiji.
No, it's nothing. It's not bugging. And I also understand your insecurity.
Right.
And one more thing, understand, when this kind of suggestions I give, I am really responsible.
Oh, okay.
I don't behave irresponsibly.
Oh, okay.
And especially a devotee like you who takes my suggestions seriously.
Okay, thank you so much.
Understand?
Thank you, Swamiji. So only I'll...
See, but when you take me seriously and execute, I scan again and again.
Oh, wow.
Understand? And only after I scan again and again, I give you the suggestion.
I'm keeping it just because of your blessing, Swamiji. I said, like, Swamiji is my...
You will see, it is good for you.
Oh, great. And I'll talk to you a bit more on during the energy session.
Yes.